Yeah, what's going on?
How are you?
First episode, we here.
No
We
nonsense.
here. First episode, what y'all talking about? We're gonna all introduce ourselves because y'all probably don't even know who we are. Y'all probably won't even see this video because it's our first episode. But there's many more to come, believe that. My name is Bambam, you already know. We out here in Bravery Studios, Jersey.
Bravery up!
My name is Iverson. You know, cool talker. You can call me Ivo.
I'm Nick. Feel me? I'm the chef of the group.
You already know we cooking up some podcasts up here. You already know.
Heat.
Now let me ask y'all a quick question, bro.
Yep.
How do y'all feel? How do y'all think we gonna do after this first episode? Like, what are y'all expectations? And how we gonna do and where's this gonna go?
Personally, I feel like we're gonna have a lot to work on, especially like getting comfortable with the new studio, the new vibe, talking to each other like this. It's gonna, for me at least, that's what I'm gonna have to get used to.
Yeah. You think you're just gonna get used to it at some point?
Yeah, for sure. I'm already like getting with the motions of this whole thing. It's just like this is a new environment.
Yeah,
new
a whole new experience.
Word, I've never been recorded before while talking, so this is like crazy.
Mad professional.
Lights, camera, microphones.
Yeah, like.
For sure. How long do y'all think it's gonna take though before
What do you
we
mean?
reach someplace and reach somewhere in this podcasting
I don't know.
waters?
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of bad podcasts out there. Maybe we'll be one of the good ones that could skip through the mud and actually blow up. Because God knows the podcast world needs it.
I see us through a couple years doing this thing, you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna take some time.
It's gonna take some time. I'm just saying, in that time, we'll already made a name for ourselves that people will be like, you can watch No Nonsense.
Of course, I'm gonna have fun with this, no cap.
Yeah, me too.
People who's gonna listen to me talk, I feel so bad
Talk
for
to
them. I'm about to hurt their feelings, bro. No cap. Now, y'all don't know, we have a ghost in the background. His name is Antwan. He gonna be coming in sometimes, you know, saying his opinions and all that. Your little ghost, y'all never gonna see my boy. It's all chilling though. It's all chilling though. He you gonna hear his voice, no cap. That man gonna be talking.
You gonna chime, man?
Of course. He our ghost.
Here and there. But
Nice.
honestly, I do think for this podcast thing, we have a lot to do, a lot to prove, essentially. Just showing the people who we are, what we're gonna do with that.
It's gonna be funny one.
It's gonna be fun, yeah.
It's gonna be funny.
For me, it's just I gotta get real comfortable with it. I don't know. Right now, it's a whole different vibe.
Yeah. Like I was saying, that's why I wanted to like stay on that. Like this environment's new.
I feel like talking is just talking.
It is.
I just say my opinion on how I feel about something. Like, even if it's being recorded or not, I still support my opinion regardless. So if somebody doesn't agree with me, they could happily, you know, we could happily have an argument about it. I'm not afraid of no arguments.
Mm-hmm.
But camera, no camera, I'm always gonna talk my shit, basically.
Or
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so let's get into some topics, bro. What's the first topic you want to talk about?
I was looking at on my phone recently the New Jersey's incentive to give you like $4,000 just to get an electric car. You know, everyone's the transition to electric, the government supporting it. I think by 2030, most car manufacturers are gonna start making like primarily electric cars for the most.
You know, when I was reading about the electric car shit, I'm 100% behind saving the planet. I took an ecology class. Like, I understand what it could do for the world and all that. But then I started thinking.
Ecology class.
But then I started thinking, bro. Would too much electricity be bad for the world? Now think about this for a second. We're using gas and it's burning shit down, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad as shit. Shouldn't be happening. We fucked up as humans. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, too much electricity, that just sounds something wrong.
Cause like, how are we producing these batteries?
Exactly.
If we're running out of gas, we're gonna be running out of supplies to make batteries.
But wouldn't too much, like, battery, some shit is gonna explode.
Yeah.
Some shit is gonna explode. A nigga could be driving and his whole battery could explode.
Yeah, Teslas used to overheat. I think they still do. Like, there's still a big problem with Teslas overheating.
Dog.
How is it overheating though? It's a toy.
Jesus Like the batteries just can't handle it.
It's like a Samsung. Remember how like a couple years ago Samsungs was exploding in niggas' pockets for no reason?
That was insane.
So people's batteries are just.
But then again, look,
bound to explode.
that's electricity. So imagine a nigga's whole. Imagine a phone exploding on your thigh. That's a bad Tuesday.
That's a lawsuit.
Now imagine a battery exploding in your car. You win the car. That's a terrible week. Dog, that is a terrible week to have. I don't know. I'm supportive with anything that could save the planet because we just fucked up as humans, basically.
There's some countries that are pushing like the electric car.
China.
And not even. I think it was like Switzerland or something. It's by 2025. They want their whole country
Just electric cars.
electric.
Yeah, we just fucked up as humans. We just
That's honestly a really good way to come back from a cut.
we just fucked up as humans, bro. I don't like people, bro. I really don't. I feel like humans just ruin shit, and there's no disrespect to the humans out there. It's naturally something that we do. I've never seen a time in human history where humans didn't fuck up something.
Especially with this electric car shit.
Exactly.
Like, why are we doing that?
I know. I feel like it's a good purpose.
I don't personally think.
You really don't think?
No, I'm a hater of it. I'm not a supporter of it.
For electric cars?
No.
Bro, we're really,
all.
we're really burning down this, this
I
world
think we
is
should
dying.
continue burning down fossil
But-
fuels, finish it, and then move on. And I don't think we're ready
Like,
for that
this
yet.
world is literally dying. Like, it's fucking
I feel like the government
And
just hates car
cars
guys.
Cars is only 15% of that problem.
Of
That's
course.
that's not a big
But
percentage right
shit,
there.
bro, I'd rather take 15% off so we can have at least another 10 years on this earth for these niggas to wipe out this earth by like 2040, bro. I don't want to be 39 having to go on a spaceship to another planet. I don't
mean,
got
you
time
wouldn't
for
be
all
on
that.
that spaceship. It's for the rich people. Who can
Like I said, I don't have time to be going on a spaceship,
just saying.
trying to fly to another planet for aliens to see us. But yo, who the fuck told these niggas to leave?
They did. They want to. I don't know what they want to do with the whole new planet thing, but I just personally, like I said, I think it's a horrible move to go to electric, and I will always say this.
Do you think there's a different possibility we could save this planet? Like in your personal opinion, do you even think this planet could be saved?
Well, with climate change, with the way climate change is right now, I don't know. Probably not. It's really hot. It's like super hot.
So you think this planet is just doomed? Like there's no saving this
I
bitch?
think it's just gonna get worse progressively, and then
It has to because, science-wise, this Earth cannot survive like forever. It's gonna die out. Whether if it's 100 years, 200 years, we could do whatever we can to give this planet 300 years. But after that time, clock is ticking.
yeah.
So
I mean, for sure, but I still think with that, like, it'll progressively just get like worse. Like New Jersey in the future is probably gonna be like 120 degrees. Like it's probably gonna be bad.
Worse than Arizona.
Yes, like,
nah, Arizona on a different level.
and our
bro.
government's not doing anything about it. I don't really care. So
They don't.
at this point.
But
Fuck
as
it.
people, I feel like people should not, people just too much of sheeps, bro. Like following the government says jump, you have to ask how high. Like, no, nigga. Not everything the government says is fact.
I mean, they have all the power in the sense like you can't really do anything. Like,
People are just sheep, bro.
people could scream rebel. They have guns. They
Dog,
have more money. Like
If 2 billion people rebel,
2 billion
At that
people
point,
worth 100 people with guns. How's that?
but dog,
Skillfully trained people with
like
guns.
Literally.
you got to think the people give these people too much power. They give them too much power. They give
Yeah,
them
with
the
our
power.
taxes.
They as soon as the government gets angry, says, "Hey, stop that!" People bitch down. You're not supposed to bitch down. You gonna arrest me then. Shout out to Nelson Mandela. Shout out to Martin Luther King. Like they got arrested. They didn't fold.
And they were killed by the government.
Exactly.
Do you think you could do it like peacefully like them, or are you gonna resort to like violence?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be violent. What I gotta be violent for? If you're not violent with me, I don't gotta be violent with you.
For sure. I
But
agree with that.
if if you throwing a punch and I ain't even throw a punch,
You could throw a punch back.
you gotta throw a punch back.
Right.
It's part of my
Defend yourself.
amendments, right? Somebody hits you, you hit them back. Fifth Amendment.
Yo, speaking of that, there was a lady on Twitter. She was in this airport with this dude, and like they were arguing. I guess he was like a worker at the airport, and like she was throwing a bunch of like racist and misogynistic threats at the dude. Not misogynistic. I think that's the bad word, but she was just throwing a lot of threats at the dude. And basically, she got up in his face and like she was like, you know, like, I'm gonna hit you, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, don't hit me. Like, I'll
please back up.
Yeah, like, I'll hit you, like,
Yeah.
type. So the lady, she's like running up on him, and then some other dude tries to come in and break them up.
Mm-hmm.
And then she uses that as an opportunity to smack the dude across the face. So then the dude spear tackles her and punches her in the back of the head.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it was crazy. And there was a lot of people that were genuinely like upset at the fact that he defended himself and he hit her. And I'm not saying you should beat women, but if someone hits you, man or female,
You have the right to hit back.
Yeah, like, I think he did it right. He just hit her once or twice and then that was it.
It's not like he sat there and abused the lady. He told her, he warned her, please
Stop. Like,
stop, because if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
And
She hit him.
she tried to use that female privilege or female power to get one on.
Now hear me out, bro. I don't condone hitting women.
Me neither. At all.
Bro, I could slap a woman. If I slap her, she's doing 2 years in a coma. It's like, it's really gonna hurt if I were to use full power.
For sure.
But if a woman and a guy are the same size, like they both 5'3", like 120 pounds soaking wet.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it's a fair fight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you two are the same average build and size, it's pretty much a fair fight. Like, equality.
Right.
Like, that is equal as it gets.
Okay.
Now, if a woman my height and my size and could pick up 300 pounds and she's trying to score over me, I don't want to hit a woman, but if
it comes to that, it comes to that.
You'll do it, right?
Nah, I wouldn't. I still
Really?
wouldn't
If a
do
woman's
it.
hitting you, like,
Nah.
A woman is
Really?
full force, just
Nah.
make.
wow.
I could take the hits. Like, if I really want to ignore hits, I could take the hits. From a woman, yeah.
For sure, but like, she sucker punches you across the mouth, your lips busted. Like, she's still trying to hit
I gotta
you.
walk away. I'm still not gonna hit a woman. I can't break that code that I have.
I mean, and she's throwing like racist threats at you. She's
Words don't hurt me.
for sure, but
Strong man.
in this day and age, it's like the fuck around and find out age.
Nah.
You know, people,
You saying a whole bunch of
if you're gonna talk it, then
talking a
let's
whole
walk
bunch
it.
of you walking taco, all this bullshit.
I don't know. I feel like people should just leave people alone.
You woke up angry, bitch. That's all I can say to you.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Exactly.
That's it. Like,
It would be so much easier if niggas was just nice to each other. Shit would be so much
just,
easier.
it's a nice concept.
See, bro, this world would be so much simpler, but this world, I don't know. Negativity is just the end thing now. It's cool. I can handle negativity. I could be a negative ass nigga too.
But it's like, how
But
much
it's like,
of
there's
that
no
negativity
point.
do you want to soak on?
There's
you
no
feel me?
point. There's no
Yeah.
point of. No one gives a fuck about your opinion. That's the problem with this world. Too many niggas think like their opinion matter, and it's like,
Us.
brother, it doesn't. Our opinions don't even matter, bro.
Yeah, we know
It's
that.
just,
It's just
an opinion.
Yeah.
But people think, oh, I feel offended, so I gotta do something about this. It's
Yeah.
like, no, bro, no one cares about your feelings, gang. And it's cool. You care about your feelings. That's all cool.
Woke culture has taken over the world.
It's bullshit.
It is.
Bullshit. Niggas need to, I don't know, get their cojones back. Men and women. Too many people soft nowadays. I can't be with no soft person. I make a joke and you start crying. I'm like, bro, you was never meant for me. I can't be with no woman that cries after I make a joke.
Everyone's so easily offended nowadays. Like, you can't even crack a joke.
Disgusting. When did niggas cry so much? And it's niggas too.
It's the internet. It's like,
But do you think it's bad for a nigga to cry?
Or like tears wise?
Yeah.
Or
Man.
whining wise?
Not whining wise, but like, as a man, if you see another man cry, you gonna be like, yo, this nigga's a bitch? Or are you gonna be like,
No.
all right, bro, what's going on?
Depends on what he's crying for, to be honest.
you've never cried over some dumb shit?
I've cried over some dumb shit when I was
Oh.
younger.
You wouldn't understand.
Like, I'm not gonna call him a bitch because he crying. Like, I don't know the situation. Now, if he's crying because his girlfriend broke up with him,
How does that make him like a bitch for crying over someone he cared about?
Someone he shared love with.
it's
makes
like,
sense.
bro, you need, like, first of all, he messed up by, like, being, like, giving all of his spirit in. You gotta give, like, 90%.
It's a relationship.
Nah, you
You
gotta
give
give, like,
100%, she gives 100%.
nah. I give 90, you give 90. I need that 10% in case you break up with me that I gotta move on. Like, realistically, bro, you can't give someone 100.
But you can't keep that thought in your brain when you're trying to
It's
have
not
a healthy...
keeping that thought. I don't go into a relationship thinking, oh, she's gonna break up with me one day. Nah. But in case you do fuck up or I fuck up and we not together anymore, I can't think that you were my everything, you were my life, because then I'm not gonna have a life. I can't do that. I need to move on. I need that 10% in case some shit happens. Bro, the woman could die. You could bury her, and she could be 100%. We gotta move on, brother. Like, regardless on how hurt you are, you gotta move on.
For sure,
in
but
that situation, you know.
In every situation.
I don't think in every situation. I don't agree.
You gotta give your 100%.
I feel like there's some people that like you fall in love with that's your love for life, and then you just don't ever move on.
And that could never change. You could still love somebody forever, but I still need that 10% to be able to move on and be able to love somebody else.
But what do you mean by like you need that 10%? Like, why don't you just give them 100? Whatever happens,
Because there's no such thing as 120%, 110%.
Nah, give them 100.
Give them 100.
Give them 100% of you.
They'll
just
give
so
you 100.
You know, like, yo, I gave this person
I tried my best. Like, they were just a piece of shit.
But even 90, that's a big number to give to somebody.
Because what if you're giving 90 and the girl is giving 100%, she can feel that you are not giving 100% of yourself.
If she's giving 100 and I'm giving 90, baby, you could continue to give 100%, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it, and I love that you give me 100%. Do whichever you want to do. I am never going to make you feel stupid because you're giving 100, I'm giving 90. That 10% is just me. That's just me as a person. I can't give 100% because I need that 10% for me, for the things that I think about, for the things that I feel that I don't want to share with nobody. I don't got to tell a bitch everything I do or everything I think.
Word, for sure.
But that's just like... In a relationship, you know, you have to remember there's you as an individual.
Yeah.
And then there's us together.
Yeah.
And then, like, you can still be you while still having that.
Us, yeah. And us is what, that 90% that I give. That 100% is for me. Like, that 10% is for me.
I get that.
So you're giving yourself 110 while you're giving somebody else 90.
I'm giving myself the whole 100.
210.
210.
No,
210.
Think of it as a whole 100%. Us, I give 90% of the effort. And in the scenario too, if we live together, like, I have to see you every day.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I can't go. I don't go a day without seeing you. Whatever the hell, that soft shit. And then when I am alone, I have 10% for me, so I can think what I want to think, do what I want to do, feel how I want to feel. Cause bro, she could piss you off.
But what does that have to do?
And that's when it comes to you as an individual. Like, all right, I know I'm straight.
Yeah.
She's just bugging.
Like, you gotta have that, like, mental fortitude as a man to be able to handle that and be like, yeah, she's tweaking. I know I'm all right. She's just...
Yeah, I just do my thing. There ain't no issue with that.
Yeah, but you're still giving yourself... I think you're still giving the relationship 100% at that point. Like, you're still valuing her feelings, your feelings. Like, that's just giving 100%.
I feel like that's just giving, though. That's not really...
But that's...
100% is like... I will die without you. I cannot move on without you. I can't function. I need you to be with me. That is 100%.
I feel like that's like we're talking about is like effort, like 100% effort in everything. Because you don't know if you're gonna, like, where you're gonna end up with someone 5-10 years from now. Like, you don't know. You only know about the current day to day that you're with them. So that's
every day I'm gonna give you 100.
Because we could end up dying together. You know, having a family, all that crazy shit.
Or we could have just split it.
And like you said, you move on and you find someone else where you do the day-to-day again.
Yes, but don't you guys think that some of the reasons why when niggas break up and they're depressed and all this other shit is because they gave 100% and they did all that shit? And if they would have said that 10% just in case one of them fucks up, it would have been easier for them to move on?
No.
You think they still would have been in the same depressed ass spot? Giving 100%, but now they switched over and gave that 90% and that 10% for themselves. So once they do break up, she sees, oh wow, he's moving on quick. And now she's thinking like, damn, was I the problem? Okay. Now he looks relieved. Maybe I was his stress, and then maybe she'll change. Maybe she'll become a little bit easier. But for me to give 100%, me to look depressed and sad and all this other shit.
But being depressed and sad, that's just how you take the situation.
And that has okay.
nothing to do
be depressed and
with
sad.
giving 90%, giving 100%.
Doesn't make you weaker.
If your girlfriend leaves you and you really cared for this girl, it's gonna hurt when you're not with her. Yeah. You're gonna think about her. You're gonna be like, damn, like, yo.
Yeah, but that 10% also gives you the little boost to continue moving forward and not dwelling on the past.
But like,
that's when it comes to you personally, not.
I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for me personally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When we're trying to have we're trying to understand that logic. We're trying to see like why you give someone 90 instead of 10%. Because that to be honest,
if I give a bitch 10%, she only sees me on Wednesdays.
Okay, but like,
word.
But like, how do you think she views the relationship? How do you think she views the relationship? Because at that point, you're trying to set the rules and you're trying to lay the standards down. But a relationship, like we said, it's a partnership. It's two people. That's how you make a relationship flourish to where you can go and do whatever you need to do without it interfering with her life and your relationship.
She puts whatever she wants to put. I can't control if she wants to put 100, 50, 40, 30, 200. I can't control none of that. I cannot control what she puts. I can only accept it, and if there's an issue with it, we talk about it, and we move on from there. But I can't control how much she likes me. She wants to put 100%. I'm never gonna tell you, you dumb bitch, I'm putting 90. I'm not gonna do that. No, baby, put 100%. If you feel like you wanna put 100% of yourself into this relationship, I'm not gonna hurt you. For sure. I'm not.
Okay, but don't you think you owe her a service, like common decency?
I don't owe her shit.
Okay.
I don't owe her shit. Right. I'm giving her 90. Bro, 90% is a lot of yourself.
We're not saying it's not. We're just saying, in the sense of you giving them 90, you could just as easily give them 100, give them 130, and it still be fine. Because if you're with someone who actually cares about you, they'll value your time and the things you need to do, and they'll be like, all right. You'll be able to do them
but that's not every situation. You're gambling in that situation.
But that's a relation. That's how that's meeting new people. You don't meet someone and instantly know everything
but exactly.
about them.
Do you meet somebody in the street? Right. Do you make a friend as soon as you say hi to a nigga?
That doesn't, no.
No, I'm asking you your opinion.
No, for sure. No.
Of course. When you meet a girl, do you think she's the one as soon as you have a conversation with her and start texting her and all that shit?
Depending on if she looked good when I saw her.
No, just off rip, do you guys think, like, just
you can't judge that.
A day or two knowing somebody, a female.
You can't judge that.
Do you think so? You don't think so? You know that she's not the one after 2 days.
I have to at least spend like
time.
2 months.
Yeah,
exactly.
I need to see how you are as a person.
Exactly. She could be a nut job. Me 3 years with her, and after 3 years, she could turn into a nut job year 4. And let's say year 4, and let's say before those 3 years, I gave 100%. Fourth year, she switched it up. She does some crazy shit. I'm gonna be like, damn, was I the problem? Because I gave 100%?
No.
So that's why I say that I give 90 and I say that 10% for me.
But don't you feel like that's just like you said, you putting that idea in your head, like, damn, if I give 100%, I'm gonna be the problem. Like, if it fails, I'm gonna be viewed as the problem regardless. Because just move, like you said, move on from it. Like we're agreeing with you. We're just saying like, it doesn't make sense to not try your best.
But trying your best doesn't mean you have to put 100%.
So what is trying your best?
Trying your best is being, a human, listening to them, understand, trying to solve problems, not giving up just because it's a little spat, the basic shit.
Yeah, that's
it's
part
not
of 100%.
That complex to be in a relationship.
So if you can give them 90, you can do that for 100, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna hurt.
But me giving 100%, let's say she cheats on me. And I gave 100%.
She's a shitty person.
That has nothing to do with you.
With 10%, I could move on the next hour.
But you could still move on.
100%, you can still move on, but giving 100%.
You can't because you don't have any percent for yourself. For you to give your
in yourself is you knowing you're a good person, and I gave this girl every day 100%.
I don't need to put a number to that value. I already know.
It's just an analogy. It's just giving, not giving you my life, my soul. I can't give you that. I can give you a fraction of it because I need my soul. I need me for me to live.
But then in the relationship, that's when you set those boundaries. Like, okay, there's certain days
But
where I
that's
have
what
to.
the 10% is.
But how is she gonna know those like rules about you, those things about you without you guys?
She listens and she accepts. If you cannot
Okay, but
listen
at that
and
point,
accept,
she's just gonna see you and think you're just a shitball.
she could think whatever she wants. There's a billion women out there.
For sure.
One of them is gonna understand me. If you can't understand me,
You're right about that.
shrug emoji. What do you want me to do? I ain't gonna change.
Emoji.
I ain't gonna change for no shorty. Nah.
Or just saying, damn, that was wild.
I don't know. I can't wrap my
Yo,
brain
Ghost, you want to shine in on this?
crickets.
Ghost said nah.
Personally, I think you should just give your all, try your best, and if it fails, and move on.
Exactly.
It's not hurting nobody.
Exactly. I agree with you 100% on
We're on the
that. We are in the same mindset.
He just wants to treat you like a piece of shit.
I don't you know, bro. Any
And do
woman
whatever
that
he
talks
wants.
about me, they cannot say I lied to them or I manipulated them. There's some niggas out there that will manipulate and lie, tell them you're my everything. Nah. You ask me what I am to you, you cool.
It's just like sweet
You
words.
cool. You cool. I have no issue with you. You don't give me no problems.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say, oh, booby bear, you're my huggy wuggy
Oh,
baby.
yeah, that's OD. I mean, that's
Suck
corny.
my dick.
That's a little
No.
corny.
I ain't gonna lie, I be with the corny shit sometimes.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's wild.
It's wild,
I
but
never
it's like,
expected that of you.
bro, it brings out a different side of you that it's like, damn, yo,
Now let me ask you a question.
I ain't know I can get like this.
When you on that soft shit,
Yeah.
when you he said it like that. I'm just
I be on that soft shit sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
every nigga dabbles in the soft shit. I feel like. But how do you think of yourself when you're on that soft shit?
Bro, I'm talking to my girl.
But like, how do you think of yourself? Seeing how you really are with that, like when you talk about regular shit, how you talk about her, how do you view yourself?
Bro, it doesn't make me less of a man.
Nah. Fuck that list of a man shit. And I'm just saying, do you see yourself like, damn, like,
I see myself
This
as me, like me. If I can be if I can talk to her how I talk to y'all, and then talk to her like I'm a little kid, yo, I can live with you for the rest of my life. Cause what else do I need? I can talk to her like one of my boys, and I can act like a child, so she can take care of me like she's my
so
mother.
you're just being you?
Yes,
Okay, I fuck with that. I fuck with that, man.
that's 100% every day.
Depends. When I see I said some soft shit, I'm like, damn, nigga, you gotta straighten your back up a little bit.
Nah, I just feel it. Like, this is a little.
That's what I be thinking. I'm like, nigga, you gotta. Fuck, this nigga just said, I love you too. The fuck?
Yeah.
You don't tell her to step her game up a little bit. What you talking about? I love you too. He was soft ass nigga. But nah, I be, you know what I'm saying. I'm not. Am I soft?
I'm just a softie.
I'm a
in
lover
general.
boy. I'm just putting that out
certified lover boy.
there. I'm a lover boy. I treat women with the utmost respect. Okay.
I do too. Some women say I'm toxic,
I've heard that about myself too.
but it's like that's not toxic. To them, honesty is toxic, and I'm never going to understand how my honesty is toxic. I'm never going to understand that mindset.
The truth hurts. A lot of people can't handle the truth.
But that's the thing. Everyone wants the truth, and that's what
They want
can't
little
handle it.
fragments
That's
of what
what-
they believe to be true in their world.
But that's where it's always a problem with me and the female, because they ask me for my honest opinion. I give them my honest opinion. Then it's like, you hurt my feelings. So why'd you ask for my honest opinion?
Nah.
I said, why can't we have a conversation, me being honest, you being honest, and if we don't agree, we move on.
But we have to settle on something.
No, we don't.
Nah, that's when you gotta tell it that, yo, we're gonna agree to disagree and we're gonna move forward.
Of course, but they still get their feelings hurt.
Okay?
And I don't care either. I'm just saying. It just baffles me that somebody could say they want the truth and they love honesty, but they don't value it to the highest regard. Because if a girl looks at me and says, yo, I cheated on you last night.
I'm sorry, that's top five.
What?
That'd be so funny.
Now, I've said this multiple times to females, and they don't get it at first until like I really explain myself. So I've always said to a female, you could cheat on me tomorrow. And if you tell me you cheated on me, I will listen. I will hear you out then if I find out to this extent, doesn't mean I'm getting back with them. Doesn't mean I'm gonna let it slide.
Right.
I will hear you out and give you the respect for telling me. That's all I can give you.
Yeah, I'm still gonna leave,
respect. That is. You're not coming back. Yeah, you're still gonna leave. But I'll hear you out and explain yourself because women always like to explain themselves.
It depends. Like, what do you categorize as cheating?
You breathe in another nigga direction.
Word, bro. Another nigga domain. Like, why are you even looking at him, bro? Like, what's the point?
Nah, I have a mean girlfriend, so it's
I
like
felt that.
No female is mean.
Nah.
No female is mean. It's all an act.
When they start putting their hands on you, that's when you're like, oh, you were serious. Okay. I don't condone women beating men, but
yeah, domestic abuse is not something that's
we're
okay.
fine.
If a nigga getting beat up by his chick, I look at you a little bit different. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, that's
if a nigga getting his ass whooped, and I'm talking about she throwing haymakers, like she looking at this nigga dogging his shit down, and this nigga's just like this. I gotta look at you. Like it's not gonna be no heart. It's not gonna be no type of sense of my heart looking at you like, aw, I can't. Nigga, if you don't stand up on your 2 feet,
nah.
You don't hit that bitch with a rock.
But that's when it comes back. That's when it comes back full circle. A female has to know, like, all right, I'm a man, you are a female. We aren't.
But there is women that beat men.
No. We have to come to an agreement that
equality doesn't exist.
Okay, you can beat me, I can beat you, we can fight, we're not doing that.
Equality exists in the third world level, and let me explain this real quick.
Okay.
Equality exists in the mindset, meaning same pay, same opportunities, all that like existing shit. Mm-hmm. Natural shit, no. Natural, like nature-wise, no, we're not equal. And it's disgusting that people want to ignore science because they feel like they're equal. No, baby, no. You have a JJ, I have a wee wee. It's all this is no. You just because you bulk up and want to take testosterone pills, it doesn't make you on my level.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Exactly. Like nigga, no. Like stop living your little fantasy world because you feel like shit. And that's the problem. Niggas think they feelings matter. It doesn't. Fuck your feelings. Like it really doesn't matter. Like just because you feel some shit doesn't mean it makes it true. I could feel like I'm the king of the world.
Don't mean you're the king of the world.
It don't mean I'm a king. I'm a king, but not the king of the world. Let's get that clarified. I'm a king, baby. I'm a king.
I can agree to that. Sure.
But you had another topic you wanted to talk about.
Topic?
That masculine one.
No, we were basically kind of
toxic masculinity.
Dredging on it while the way you were talking about the 90-10. Basically.
But that's not toxic masculinity.
No. I'm not saying that is. I'm saying like
that is personal. That's like
having pride. That's like having pride. Like the Andrew Tate's. Like that's like strong mentality. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't know. Andrew Tate's just a little excessive with how he describes.
I think it's all for show though.
Nah, he cool.
It's all for show.
Like I really have no problem with what he says. He can say
overall, like everything you.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree with everything he said. He cool. Like say your opinion, my boy. Say what you feel. Say what you think is right. That's all cool. I agree with some shit. Some shit.
Some things he says, I'm like, I can agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Get to your bag, king. Keep doing your thing, and it's all love, no hate. I just don't understand why. Like, I don't know if it's just these young niggas nowadays. Like, it's just like niggas don't know how to get girls, that they need to be on the internet to figure out how to get girls. Like, I don't know when all this masculinity and like niggas really struggling. Like everything's about like getting a female nowadays, and cool. It's like, I knew this. Now niggas are like, but it's like, nigga, you didn't know you have to talk to a girl to get a girl.
Right.
Like you didn't know you have to.
Riz.
Like nigga, you didn't know you need game to talk. Like I just don't understand these young niggas' mentality. Like no nigga, gaming is not gonna get you a girl.
doing those little dates isn't gonna get you a girl.
know,
go
nigga.
outside, go to the mall, hang out with your
Walk
friends,
around.
walk around,
And-
smoke a joint if you need to.
And
Talk
but
to
it's
a
just
girl.
be yourself.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, do something
Exactly.
in the real world.
Be yourself. Like these
Just
niggas
do
want to
it.
copy so much style
From the internet, it's the
from the fucking internet.
yeah. There's these dudes who are these YouTubers and rappers. They want to be like them. I'm like, bro, you're not him.
like,
Be you.
Like, exactly. Be yourself. Get your own game. Like, I can't go up to a bitch and say I'm a rapper. Come suck my dick. Future could do that. I can't. Why? Because it's not me. That's not my
Yeah, that's
personality.
not your role.
I come in as a smooth nigga.
Right.
Hey, how you doing?
Exactly.
What you need?
What's going on? Maybe I flex my arms a little bit like this,
Something calm.
but just some like that's my style. Every nigga, you just gotta find your own style. You gotta stop piggybacking off these other niggas.
Facts.
Like you gotta just be yourself, and that's a problem too. Niggas don't want to be themselves. Niggas want to copy everything they see on the internet. Like just because you see a one nigga say, I go up to a bitch and I give her a bad pickup line, or I just call her ugly. Nigga, if you're not confident in yourself and you're not yourself, you cannot go up to a bitch and say, you're ugly. She gonna look at you like, what the fuck did you say? You gonna be scared, cause you're not gonna know what to do.
Word.
Like I don't understand these. I don't understand this generation. Like niggas just want to be the internet. It's like, dog, the internet was made for laughs and for fun.
I agree with that.
It wasn't
internet was
made to
made
teach
for
you life
entertainment.
lessons.
Laughing matter.
It wasn't meant to teach you life lessons, my nigga. No, that's not the purpose of it.
Seriously, yeah. I don't know. I do think that a lot of people try to follow that trend of like following Andrew Tate and his ways of like how to view women. I don't know, other YouTubers. I'm not gonna
Asserting
name
their
them.
dominance.
Yeah, like assert your dominance and like just I kind of be the alpha male and like tell them what to do and just. But that's all from the internet. These are all things they're getting from the internet. When it doesn't work out, they're like,
But see,
what's going on?
it's a true thing that there's just alpha niggas out there.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
true. It's
But
it's
that
nature.
has to come natural.
Exactly. You cannot force yourself to be something you're
Or
not.
someone else. You're not.
You can't be somebody else just because, let's say, Andrew Tate goes up to a shorty and just talks crazy and talk how he talk doesn't mean you're gonna be comfortable doing that same shit.
Or,
I could do it. I could do it. I don't care. I don't have no care. There's some niggas that care what people think, and it's cool. That's how you think. That's how you think. Just be yourself. I don't get how niggas want to be alpha and it's not in them. You gotta just, at some point you gotta just
gotta
accept
just
who
play
you
your
are.
role.
Exactly, play your role. If you a baker in a bread shop, be the baker in the bread shop.
yes.
If you working at McDonald's and you content working at McDonald's, work at McDonald's. If you want to be something higher, great. If you don't,
Strive for that.
cool. It's your life, bruh. It's your life.
People just like to follow trends, though. That's what the internet's like really known for.
What's the next trend?
What's
What's
the
the
next
next
trend?
wave I can ride?
'Cause people are bored. They need that constant like.
But I don't respect niggas like that. Me personally, I don't respect the nigga
neither.
that piggybacks off other shit. Cause I just look at you as a sheep. You a
lot of
sheep.
Following the herd.
Following the herd, following what you see,
All
like a
in-
5-year-old. Kids do that shit. Adults don't be looking at shit like, I want to try this too. No, you don't have to.
I mean, there's still those adults that do that are like social media heavy, that their whole lives are based around social media as well, flexing on their friends, trying to show off that they have more things than you. Like,
That's stupid.
there are those people. Like,
Y'all
la-
hate flexes?
Yes.
Low key.
I hate them with the passion.
Not like, I don't know. Like, I don't really care for it, to be honest. It's like, oh, cool.
Flexes to me, if you want to talk your shit and downplay everybody, do your thing.
Yeah.
So you
Why?
got,
What's
but
the reason?
Hold on. But it's up to the individual on how they should take it.
What do you mean?
Like I've heard a lot of people say they see people thriving on like people who they follow on Instagram, no matter blah
They
blah
get
blah
paid
blah
for that
blah.
shit.
That get paid to show off a Miami Beach with iced out in their Lambo truck in the background,
Right.
and niggas are like,
I feel depressed looking at all this greatness. And I'm just here in my box not doing anything. I'm such a fucking loser.
It's like, nigga, use that as motivation.
True.
All you gotta do is just work hard.
That's something, anything.
Like, dog, it's really not that hard to just motivate. You just need something. Do something. Work out. I don't know. Look at stocks. Learn a new skill.
Pick up a new hobby.
But by sitting there with your beer belly, scrolling through IG, looking at all these famous people, how do you expect to be motivated if you're not even showing love to yourself? That's why I tell people, just go to the gym. Just start going to the gym. Exercise at home. Just keep, and after if you pass the 3-month mark, you actually feel better.
Word.
I can't tell you how many times in the beginning I was going to the gym and I couldn't even pick up like 25 pounds, 30 pounds. You feel like shit.
Yeah.
Especially if you training for a long time, you feel like shit. You're like, damn, I'm doing all this exercise that I can't even pick up like 15 pounds when I'm doing bench flies. Mm-hmm. But the whole point is to get better. Use that as motivation. Say to yourself, instead of saying to yourself, I'm a loser, say to yourself, I'm gonna get to 20 pounds by next week and continue doing them. People gotta fix their mindset. And again, the internet has a big thing because back then you didn't see you saw it on magazines, but it wasn't thrown in your face like it is now. Yeah. People win it.
It's what made it like kind of like alluring back then, like, you know, the mysticism of celebrities and how like you've seen, I don't know, like Tom Cruise walking down like in the early 2000s. That was crazy. Versus nowadays, you're kind of like, oh, Tom Cruise.
But like I said,
it's still a big thing. But I'm saying like social media has desensitized people to those things, like famous people, like fast cars.
It's being thrown in the face more. It's just thrown in your face
every day. That
back
like, who
then
cares?
you would have to go to like a magazine store and look at a magazine to find out what Tom Cruise is up for.
Deadass.
Now you open your IG, it could be a sponsor of Tom Cruise in a beach body on his private jet saying, "Buy my new deodorant."
Right.
Like, and you're like, damn, this nigga got deodorant, and I can't even afford deodorant. Like, but it's also on the person too. You can't be soft in this world. This world, especially nowadays where everybody's just out to get each other, you can't be soft. Niggas gonna hurt your feelings.
For sure.
Niggas gonna hurt your feelings, and you couldn't even do nothing wrong.
You better have a good group of people around you.
Exactly. But see, friends is like a whole different topic.
Friends is a whole different topic. I was just saying, have a good group of people around you, whether that be family, even your closest friends that you trust near and dear, cousins.
I don't know how niggas be like with big friends groups.
Nah, I can't do big friend groups.
I can't do big friends group. Oh God, I feel nauseous just thinking about it.
I can count my friends on my hands.
Exactly. That's all I want. I just need like 2, 3, 4 friends. That's all I need. I don't need 7 niggas hitting up my phone, cause I don't.
It's exhausting.
It is exhausting.
You don't got enough self for
it's
that.
It's not even exhausting.
You know how many personalities I have to pretend for all these people?
Not even exhausting. It's just I don't like talking to men. Like I
felt that.
I don't like talking.
I hate men. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a man hater.
I hate men too. Like men are cool. I'm cool having conversation. But if you ask me for my number and you start texting me, it just...
Oh, no, that's
weird. Man texting you?
Nah.
That's odd. I'm like, hey, we can...
Like, to be my friend...
Yo!
To be my friend, I just look at you funny. Like, why do you want to be my friend for, nigga? Like...
We talk when we link up.
Word. Like, if there's no business or nothing important drawing us together, we don't need to
Exactly.
hang out,
I don't do friends.
We don't need to do that. We're adults. Just chill. Do your own thing.
A lot of females like ask me like, why don't you want to be friends with people?
People
I'm like,
are weird.
I be friends with women. I love having women friends.
I used to have a lot of women friends.
Like,
Can't do that anymore.
Can't do that anymore.
You know, friends with like something more, but
Such a pain.
you think probably female friends with pain?
Nah, I can't do that no more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're committed men.
I mean,
Retired. I'm out the game. I hung up my jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's never really friends. For me, it's friends and we doing something on the side. Now, you could have your nigga, you could have
Jesus Christ.
your other side
why
niggas.
I can't have friends no
You
more.
feel me? Like, men like him scare me. This is my best friend we're talking about.
But I'm honest. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm never gonna tell a female, I just want to be your friend. We don't have to fuck.
Nah, I'll tell you straight up.
I don't say that.
That's kind of weird.
You know what I tell a girl the first time we talking? Listen, baby, I'm not trying to just stick with just being your friend. I'm not with all that. If that's how you see me, we can end this right now. And they laugh.
That's for every female you.
Yes, for every female. I don't do female friends. I have my niggas. What is a female? What am I gonna talk to a female about? How my day was? I know how my day was. I lived it.
The man can't control the horn.
But sometimes you just need to express it, feel me?
I do express it.
How?
By telling myself I had a good day.
Oh, but like, verbally, conversation, going in detail, why you had a good day, appreciation of things.
Yeah, if a female wants to ask how my day was, cool. Yeah, it was great. How was your day? Yeah. You look good right now. What you wearing?
It's the penis.
It is. It's the second brain.
It's the penis.
Second brain.
Hey, nigga, let my man do his thing. If he feeling it, he feeling it.
Word.
Now, if he not feeling it, something wrong with shorty, and pretty much we have no nothing to talk about anymore.
I feel like every time you talk to a girl, you're like dreading on the line of sexual assault.
Hold on, bro. When it comes to females, I don't do shit unless she gives me a sign to do shit. Hell, bro, I ain't getting caught for no shit. And I'm not going to jail for pussy. Fuck no.
Dumb reason.
Fuck no, I ain't going to jail for pussy. Hell no. No bitch gonna say, he looked at me funny. Bitch, no I didn't. Your breath stinks. That's why I looked in your direction.
Deadass. And I'm never fighting for a female ever. You want her, you can have her, honestly.
Niggas that fight for females
don't care.
Is a female.
That's stupid.
Hell no, you gonna fight for a chick that cheated on you, my nigga?
Bro, she already did the dirt.
My nigga, if she cheated on you with me. Imagine who she was cheating on you before with. I'm an upgrade. You should be lucky it was a nigga like me. I'm not trying to even keep your girl. There's niggas out there that will be, yo, break up with your man, be with me. You know what I tell a girl when she cheat on her man with me? Don't you ever break up with that nigga for me. Don't you dare even think about that. Because if you break up that nigga for me, we not being in a relationship. You think I'm gonna be with a bitch that cheated? Is you stupid?
Right.
You think I'm gonna be with you after you cheat on your man with me? Bitch, you cheat on him, you can cheat on me. Hell no.
I was a little toxic back then, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm thinking about it, there was certain situations that I was like, yeah, no, break up with him for me. And then I stopped texting them after I got what I wanted.
You're not being toxic, you playing the game. You play, bro. When you talking to a girl and you doing your thing, don't you feel like it's a game? Like, let's see if I could really get her. For me, it's like, how obsessed can I get her to be with me?
Yeah.
How obsessed can I get her to be with me? And I
used to get them obsessed.
Hell yeah!
And I know y'all gonna watch this podcast. I'm just saying.
I used to. Don't cap.
Bro, that's the whole point. If a girl's not obsessed with you, you failing. Like, she's semi-obsessed with you, and you cracking it now and then. Keep looking, brother. But if she fully obsessed with you, nigga, you won. That's a W. You can go back and replay those levels again.
True, but are we gonna keep playing? How long are we gonna keep playing this game?
Depends on how much you could take.
Shit. I give it a time limit.
Nah, I never leave. I
get bored easily.
Yeah.
I realize I get
always
really
on to
bored.
the next one.
Like, I used to get so bored.
You get bored and you just add another one to the roster.
Yeah, but what I used to kind of like add another girl and then like completely forget about the old girl.
Nah, I can't
my patterns
do that.
would.
I can't do that. Nah,
I did that.
Cause if a female can link on this specific day and I feel like linking with someone,
just text someone.
Exactly.
Right,
that's why you keep females on the side.
Yeah. I just have to text them one time, like, hey, how you doing?
Nah, cause if I stop talking to you, I'm never gonna talk to you again. That's just how I am.
But
like,
when I'm bored.
Nah, not even when I'm bored. I don't do that shit. Like, if I stop texting you and I haven't texted you like in a couple weeks or in a couple months, just pretty much forget about me because I'm not texting you back.
If I don't text you a couple weeks, couple months, you can expect a call from me maybe
nah,
in
you
another
really
2-3
can't.
months.
Like, just pretty much wish me luck.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm toxic. I will make sure you remember me.
I'm IECM, I'm Haitian. It's just.
I'm toxic just in a different way. I'm toxic in an honest way. I'm just toxic in the amount of I tell females, if I stop texting you, don't expect another text. And I tell females, if I texted you and you ain't replied to me back, don't you ever expect a second text coming in ever in your life, bro.
It's a man with standards.
Hell no. And girls, have called me saying, "How come you didn't shoot a double text? Like, is your pride really that big?" Yes.
Yes,
Texted
I
you
agree.
one time.
I'm not
You're
gonna
supposed
lie.
to reply.
Yes. If I see delivered or read, yes, you're done.
I
You're
only
cut off
double
from
text
the
my
team.
baby, that's it.
Oh God.
That's it. Anybody else, you get one text, I don't care.
But that's why you keep multiple people on the roster, because one is always gonna fuck up. One is always gonna fuck up.
I'm in a happily committed relationship.
For the
Pish
cool
to put that out there.
Pish posh with you lovers. Pish posh with you lovers. I gotta get more than one. I've been single for 6 months, and I don't know why this is the happiest I've ever been.
Because you're committed to yourself.
Exactly.
And having multiple women is stressful. Like, I guess it's fun.
Nah, I don't give no bitch stress. Hell no.
Really?
A bitch gives me stress, she's out from the team. Don't you ever give me stress. Especially if I'm not dating you, don't you ever make me try to stress because of some
But
shit.
stressful as in a way, like, all right, like I don't wanna fuck any of these relationships up. So I'm gonna make sure that
Time out. Are we talking about a relationship like man and women united, or are we talking about you being a thought in thought
me being
mode?
a thought mode? I'm not gonna fuck up this one just for this one because I'd still like to go for that.
Hell nah.
That's why it's stressful.
Hell
You gotta
nah.
play the game.
Hell nah. If I have a favorite, she's my favorite.
Of course.
Okay. What?
Of course.
But how you gonna stress me?
All right,
Bruh.
say you on the phone with like number 5 on the roster, right?
Okay.
Or your 6th man on the roster.
Okay.
Then number 1 calls you, and you have to bang on number 6.
Hell nah. I was
Then
talking to her first. Fair is fair.
Nah.
Now if you giving me
my favorite, I'm gonna pick up.
fair is fair, you favorite not my wife.
No. I'm gonna pick up and tell you how you doing. Hold on, my mom's calling me. Then I'm gonna hang up, right? And I'm gonna call the other one back, like, yo, my mom told me this, but what's up? Like,
No wonder you stressing, nigga. You jumping calls. Hell no.
I gotta keep him entertained. It's what you call it, Tom and Jerry. That's a game I like to play a lot with
Cat and
females.
mouse, yeah.
Nigga.
This
Leave
is
him
my
for a second, come back. Leave him for a second, come back.
fun.
It's fun, but I'm too old for that shit. That jumping back
Yeah,
and forth
I
because I
agree.
care about your feelings. Nah, fuck your feelings anymore.
Yeah,
This is how I
That's
play.
why I stay with one now, because
It depends on the entertainment I'm getting. If I'm talking to number 5, like you said, and she talking crazy, and she going crazy, number 1 calls me,
I'm a bang.
sorry, can't talk right now. You get custom message. You get the text message where you calling. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Number 5 is talking freaky. I am not hanging up for number 1 because you my favorite.
Not freaky, but like I used to get into real conversations with
Yeah,
the
like
girls.
real.
Just random. You believe in mermaids ass conversation? That's why I could
But
just
is it
bang
interesting?
on them.
Is it interesting?
Sometimes it was because it'd be complete
then you stick with
bullshit
number
and-
5. If you not interesting, you boring me. Hell yeah, I'm gonna bang on you.
Nah,
number
bang.
1 calling me
Because I want to see what number 1 talking about.
exactly because you bored. Because you're bored. If you hang up on number 5 to go to number 1, you are bored of the
And then if
conversation.
number 1 bores me, I'll call number 5 back.
Exactly, and then that's
why I
it.
hang up. Yeah, that's why it's stressful.
Really have a scoreboard.
No, I'm just saying. It depends on who's giving me the best conversation. That's who I go with. And I've done it before, and I'm gonna continue to do it. Whoever gives me the best conversation, they giving me I'm entertaining them. I'm always gonna entertain a female. Ain't no possible way I could be boring. All right.
But why do you think it's okay for men to do that? Like, just to be a bachelor forever? Like, you're just gonna continue playing bitches forever?
Here's the thing. It's only okay if you're honest from the jump about it.
Sure, but does that make the act in itself okay? Like, you're still jumping from girl to girl to girl. Like,
You have the freedom to do what you want with your life.
It's
Yes.
like polygamy, right? Yeah, you're a polygamist. Is that what?
I'm not a polygamist.
I
I
don't
don't
just get
believe
into it at that point. It's like a free.
But nah, it's
you
just
free get out of argument
It's just
card.
I'm
Babe, a
single.
polygamist.
I don't consider none of them my girlfriends. I don't consider me dating none of them. They're just friends that I hang out with, and we just do our thing on the side. There's no disrespect.
Friends with benefits.
Exactly. I don't disrespect none of them. They
So
don't.
they know, like these.
They know that I'm
they're
single.
friends with Ben.
I don't tell them, yeah, we're dating. Yeah,
Right.
we're the. Nah, I don't do that. All that manipulation shit. I don't gotta lie to a bitch to get ass. I don't gotta do all that. Never been my style. I could tell a girl I'm talking to 3 different females, And guess what? If she doesn't like that, hey, baby, I bet there's a loser out there that has nobody, and he's waiting for you to come so he can give you 100% of attention so you could be bored and come right back to me. Do your thing, live that part of your life, and I'll see you when you come back. Peace.
Right.
Muffle.
No,
Peace. That's all it is. And if you can't respect my decisions, you was never meant for me.
Understandable.
It's commendable. For sure.
It's a little.
It's just personally, that's not how
Nothing but
it went in my
nonsense,
life.
but it's okay.
How is it nonsense?
Just
You
like
don't
it.
put your happiness first?
My happiness is first in my it's. I'm
When you were
happy.
single, forget y'all in relationships. Y'all gotta
Okay.
talk from the single side of yourself.
Right. When I
From
was
the
single,
I'm gonna let you go.
when I was single, I was happy. Like I had my own shit going on. I still have my own shit going on
Now
right
let
now.
me
and I'm
ask you
happy.
a question. When you had like 3, 4, 5 bitches on your phone,
Okay.
how did that make you feel knowing that each one of them just wanted you?
You know what?
Don't you feel like just a little bit of like
It's a
I don't need
crazy
that
you
for my
give
ego.
yourself a little bit of a confidence
I don't
boost?
need that
Nah,
ego
it's a
boost.
crazy
I know who I am.
difference when that one girl texts your phone and she's like, yo, I can't wait for you to get here. The shit I'm about to do for you is crazy. And then, yo, y'all do that crazy shit. Then after y'all just laying up, she's about to order you food, watching Netflix, cuddling.
Bliss.
Then you get to do that shit the next day?
24/7. Like that's great, bro. Like that's happiness. Like that's stability. It's like you know what you're getting every day. You know she's not gonna tweak out, do something else. Like she's yours.
Yeah,
Fine.
but no, you dating her or you just like friends
that's
with
just-
benefits? I'm asking you.
I personally
In
never.
this- in
Friends
this-
with benefits never goes out well. I don't care who you are. It always ends up with you guys wanting to get into a relationship or someone feels some type of way about what you're doing with someone else, even if they know it's a friends with
And it
benefits.
depends on how you feel as a person. Now,
That's just human nature. You're just gonna feel some type of way.
of course, I
about
always say
someone.
that thing too. But it's for me, it's always the female that causes that argument. I've had that.
Yeah.
I've had that argument many times. I've had that argument
How many times you gonna go through that
How many times are
argument?
you gonna constantly go through that argument though? When it's just like tiring, like
That's the thing that made me wanting to get a relationship.
Yes.
I was just like, all right,
Let's
I'm
settle
sick
down.
and tired of having this same conversation. You're always out here talking to this bitch. I thought you was talking to this bitch. This bitch.
And you just give her her options.
Bro,
You tell her, listen.
how many times you gonna give somebody options?
like how many times you gotta lay that out there to like for
Then you just stop talking to her. If it's bothering,
And then
repeat
do it again.
what?
and do the whole process again. Find a new friend with benefits. Do the whole thing again, and then the friends with benefits relationship burns out.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not stressing. Until I get into a real relationship, I don't
Right.
need none of them.
Of course.
I'm not
Facts.
gonna be sitting down. What if I miss something with her? No, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna force to be in a relationship just so I don't have this same song and dance with a female.
Right.
It's gonna happen regardless. You could be with a female and have the same. You're gonna have the same song and dance in a relationship. Not the same argument, but just in the sense of you're gonna continue to argue with whether you're in a relationship or not. You're always gonna be arguing with a female. So it's like no, regardless, do what makes you happy. If being single makes you happy, be single, keep doing your thing. If being in a relationship makes you happy, then be in a relationship.
Right. For me, it's not. I wasn't saying that. I was just saying like, but how do you ever get into a real relationship if you're giving someone 90 and 10? If you're really you don't care about them, you're just like fuck it.
If you have
Giving
a favorite,
10%
what
doesn't
stops
give-
you from getting into a relationship with that favorite? Is it just because you have more options and you can get more pussy if you lay these cards out?
For
right?
me, I don't get a relationship knowing that I'm gonna cheat. I don't do that.
Okay.
I can't be in a relationship knowing that I'm gonna cheat on you because there's this one shorty that likes me, and I need I'm not gonna
But
do
that's the thing. There's always gonna be that one shorty that likes you. There's always gonna be the
Yes,
next
that
bitch.
temptation.
But if
You ain't
I
never gonna
feel-
be happy till you love yours. Wise words from J. Cole.
True.
Had to plug that in.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not gonna be in a relationship just to be in a relationship. Just because I like
not
you
what we're
doesn't
saying
mean you're dateable. That doesn't mean anything.
For sure.
I could like you. I could really, really like you. And I could know if we're in a relationship, some shit might, you might have a little issue that if we get into a relationship, I know it's gonna be always an issue, and I can't date you for that. It doesn't mean you're a terrible person. It doesn't mean none of that shit. It just means I don't want to date you. And right now, like I said, I'm in a spot where I've had a couple of chicks I could have easily dated a bunch of chicks.
What's stopping you?
What's stopping?
I don't want to date. I have too much shit going on to me to put my time into a relationship when I could just give, if I talk to a shorty and she cool with, just talking on and off, cool. I respect shorties that respect my wishes. Now, there's a lot of girls that don't. And that's cool too. Do what makes you happy, mama. It's your world. Now, if you can't be a part of my world, it's cool. There's somebody out there that could.
But my question is, how does a woman stop you from doing what you like? How does a relationship in general stop you?
Like you said, relationship, you gotta. If you don't talk to her for a day,
don't stop me.
If you don't talk to her for a day,
She has to be okay with that. You have to set that up.
Like,
with
yo,
her.
I'm
Like, yo,
busy.
babe, I'm busy today. I'm
That's
not gonna
it.
be able to text you that much.
2 seconds.
Then go about your day.
You're a grown man.
but single, I don't gotta explain all that.
For sure, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if you were trying to get into a relationship with someone and that's a part of, like, that's just setting boundaries, and if you do that, it'll make it easier where you don't need to be 90 and 10.
No, I've done that before too, but it's like now at least I don't have to explain myself.
Okay,
Like, I
that's
don't
fair.
have to explain myself and why I was busy and why I couldn't text you, because I'm single, and you're not my shorty.
Right.
So if you ask me, why didn't you text me today? I'm sorry. Is there a rule that says I have to text you every day? Are you my woman?
I'm just saying
Nah,
common
there's no
decency.
rule, but it's
Common
like
decency.
if I texted you something, right, and I wanted you to text me back, you went the whole day without texting me.
I
Then
don't expect
the
you
next day, I ain't gonna be mad, but I'm gonna need a little reason. Feel me? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
but I don't expect you to be a female with your hips on, like holding like this, saying, "Why didn't you text me back?" with some attitude.
Nah, I'm
I'ma
like,
expect
yo,
you
see
back,
my
hey,
text message.
I'm like, yeah, exactly. Hey, bro, you didn't send me the thing yesterday. Oh, my fault, bro. I was busy.
But
But
you're
with
still
the female, let's not compare the males on how we talk to each other, how a female talks to a male.
That's not the comparison that's
Let's
being
not
drawn.
compare that, because we all know a female will give attitude and a nigga wouldn't.
yeah, that's a fact. But you're still explaining yourself to me, nevertheless.
Regardless.
Quickly. I'm explaining to you. I'm explaining to
You
you,
can
quickly.
explain it
5
just as
seconds.
quick, though.
No,
Yes, you
she's
can-
not gonna
yeah.
always. She's not gonna accept it in 5 seconds.
Quick little text message, babe. I'm about to go out.
With the guys.
I'm not gonna be on my phone.
I don't have to. I don't want to explain myself 24/7.
Mama problems. I'm just saying.
I don't have to explain myself 24/7.
Understandable.
She doesn't deserve
Right.
every step of my way.
Okay, and if she gives you that same energy where she's just like, I
don't
got
have
shit
to
going on.
explain to
Do your thing, queen. As long as you're not sucking dick, we coolin'.
For sure.
Get you your bread, do whatever you gotta do. As long as you're not gawking on some
definitely
dick,
is.
if you in a relationship with me,
Definitely is.
then I'm
If your
not.
bitch is not telling you what,
What
she's
she's
doing,
doing?
she's sucking dick.
Bro, she don't care about
Then I'm
you.
not gonna be in a relationship
If
with
she's
her.
not
wouldn't
gonna
know.
call you
Those
trying to
girls-
ask you, yo, babe, what are you doing right now? She doesn't fucking love you. She's gonna cheat on you.
Then do your thing, queen. There's other women out there. You think I'm gonna stress because a bitch cheated on
No,
me?
it's just like, that's just a really interesting
How many
way to
times
live.
you gonna go through the same thing is what I'm saying.
Like,
In what regard? Of being single and telling a girl I'm not dating you?
The whole 9.
yeah, like the whole game that you play, like you called it, like a game. Like, that's what those are your words.
The game of her being obsessed with me?
No, just whatever it is, the whole thing that you,
My style? That's all it
Yeah.
is. It's just my style.
whatever name you call it, it doesn't change what
My
it is.
style is gonna always be my style. That's how I live my life, and I'm happy with it.
I respect
Okay.
that. I'm just saying, like, you don't ever see yourself getting tired. That's what we're trying to ask. Like, tired, like it's boring, like,
Nah,
damn,
because-
this bitch is boring.
Nah.
Maybe I should settle down.
Nah, I don't have to settle down for my life to not be boring.
Nah, that's not.
Your life isn't gonna be boring when you settle down.
Yeah, you could do the same things.
Yeah,
You
but
can still be you as an individual.
but that's the thing.
That's what we're trying to argue.
Okay, I understand your argument, but if you're happy with you being yourself, why are you gonna? If something's not broke, you don't fix it.
It don't gotta be broke.
It don't gotta be broke.
Exactly. My style isn't broke. I'm content with my style. Females are content with my style.
Right.
So I'm gonna continue using my style. Now, if I go down the road and say, I want to switch this up. That's my prerogative. I'm not gonna switch it up because a female told me to switch it up.
Nah.
Hell no.
But I'm saying, if you find this one girl and it's like, God damn, yo, this bitch, she's checking all the boxes.
Brother,
What is stopping you?
I've been in relationships before. I've never been single my whole life. I've had 3 girlfriends.
I'm getting that. But it's like, you know, right as of right now, that's just not.
No, that's not my that's not what I want right now. I don't want to be tied down. If it happens, it happens.
Understandable.
But, bro, I've been in 3 relationships. I didn't cheat on a single one of them. I did what y'all
Solid,
niggas
bro.
did. Talk mostly the whole day, FaceTime, link ups. All what you do in relationships, I've done it. Is it boring? No. Did it end? Yes. Did I move on quick? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Did it hurt in the beginning? I'm not gonna act like I'm some emotionless man. Nah, of course a breakup bothers you. You feel it in the pit of your stomach.
Only
But
been
if I
one
gonna
girl that made me feel like that.
Exactly, bro. You're gonna sit there and
I ain't gonna lie.
you're gonna sit there and just be sorry for yourself? No.
Obviously not.
Exactly.
Pick yourself back up. And you
Exactly,
move on.
because I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
That
You are.
10% reminds me I'm that nigga.
There you go. Thank you guys.
Mind you, this is no like hostility. It's just me being passionate about the way that I
we
live.
understand that. Like, that's how you live your life. We're just saying that how we live our lives is a very different view on how you do things.
Of
'Cause
course, and I respect
follow
how y'all
code
live.
and
I
honor.
respect how y'all live your lives.
Respect, you know, common
Just trying
decency.
to understand. Like,
Regular human things.
We're not gonna act like I'm just some type of monster. that
No,
just,
I'm
like,
not. I'm not saying
That
that.
just bites Shorty's head off.
But there are some people who would say your mentality is toxic. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying you have a very strong I think it's a strong mentality. And me
Yeah.
knowing you, I think you just have a strong mentality.
Yeah.
That's who you are. Other people who don't know you are going to view you as a toxic mentality, a toxic man.
And that's why I look at people that call me toxic and tell them the same thing I tell females. If the truth is toxic, I'm the most toxic motherfucker on this world.
For sure.
If the truth is toxic, call me toxic then, my nigga.
For sure.
But then don't come to me and tell me,
I loved honesty.
man or woman. Cause if you a nigga, I'ma tell you if you look ugly in some shit. I'ma tell you if you did some stupid shit. And then don't tell me, oh, I respect honesty. I respect niggas that tell me what it is. And then be upset if I tell you like it is, man or woman. Cause I'm always gonna be honest. I'm always gonna tell you if something's ugly, if I don't feel some shit, if I feel it or don't. Regardless, it's just my opinion. It doesn't mean you have to listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I ain't
Right.
Jesus.
Your opinion ain't right all the time.
Exactly.
Okay.
But no, there's another topic I want to get into.
Which one was that?
How movement impacts mental health.
What does that even mean?
We need Ghost to explain.
This was your
This
side
was
anyway.
Ghost. Antwan.
Oh, you know what's crazy? The link is gone too. It like
Nah, I still see my link.
really my shit is
nah, mine goes to Optimum.
Optimum or Optum. Should probably cut this part out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ghost. Yeah, we see a text. But this shit, no, you gotta talk, bro. All right, next time, Antwan, you gotta figure out how to talk, brother. You gotta figure out how to talk. I don't care if you gotta get a whole new computer and bring a computer with you. You gotta figure out how to talk, bro, because this is your topics.
It was. I feel like. What are we gonna talk about?
I think the only thing left is the Michelin star.
Let's save that if you want. For like episode 2.
Yeah. Now we just.
Could do that too.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Good bet.
All right, so
Honestly, I think we talked about a lot of very interesting things today. Got very passionate, over the top.
it's great conversation.
It was very good.
Solid conversation.
See, other people
Bring
will
our
be,
food.
other people will be hurt, upset, flustered, because no agreement was taken. But I need disagreement. I can't have a nigga agreeing with everything I say.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit will go be boring.
That's how you make the world move. Different opinions, different ideas.
Different ideas, different opinions, different personalities. Instead of
need
being a
that.
fucking sheep,
Yeah, following the fucking people you see online.
Be
who
a
are
black
already
sheep.
doing better for themselves.
exactly. Be your own person. Be a different color. Different color sheeps would be so much better.
And don't forget to love yours, man. You're
Yeah.
not gonna be happy until you love your life.
Exactly. Love yourself. It's all about loving yourself and positive, like, auras around you. Being uplifting yourself. Don't expect another motherfucker to save you. Ain't no nigga gonna save you from your life, bruh. Cause what's the first word in your life? My life. My
Word.
life. Ain't no nigga gonna save me.
Bro,
Nigga can
bro.
give you advice, a nigga can give you an opinion, nigga can tell you a story. But at the end of the day, it's just words. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you. It doesn't mean it won't happen to you. It's your life. You gotta take yourself out of a hole you dug yourself in, and you gotta motivate yourself. Ain't no nigga gonna be up every day. Hey Gerald, are you up? Are you having a good morning? No.
Word.
And if he does, he's being paid. Come on, brothers and sisters, y'all gotta motivate yourself.
Rise up.
Rise up.
None of
That's
this
basically what
soft
Bambam's trying
shit.
to
Niggas
say.
Rise
too
up.
soft.
With that, that ends the first episode of No Nonsense.
Yeah,
tuning
dude.
in.
First episode, you did.
More to come. More bullshit.
First episode.
More nonsense.
A lot of heated arguments.
There was no nonsense in this episode, brothers. There was no nonsense. Bye, y'all. We're gonna talk to y'all later. Talk to y'all.
Thank God.
God.